I should just start this video with making some nonsensical noises because no one typically hears the first few seconds of YouTube channel introduction videos. You know how they autoplay but without sound? But by now, people have either clicked it or skipped it, so this'll really confuse them. Whoosh! I'm a gonna win!
Me not that kind of orc!
Bummer.
Hi-ho, Silver! Away! My turn. Hoo-hee!
Yes, let's have some meat.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Iyo denki desu ne?
Oh, come on, we can take him. Toss me. I cannot jump the distance to have to toss me. Don't tell the elf.
Annyeonghaseyo. Yojimite yo. Now that I've gotten that out of my system, much like turning around in a crowded elevator and addressing everyone in it,
You're probably wondering why I've summoned you here today.
actually that's the fun part. I didn't call you here today. Just like the people in the elevator, maybe that's why no one ever laughs at that socially awkward joke. Anyway, those of you subscribed have either stumbled onto this chaotic mess of a channel I made, or you've subscribed after hearing about it from my main channel.
Your main channel?
I hear you say in your impeccable British accent.
I can't say I've ever heard Atratzu had a main channel.
That's right. If somehow you've discovered me from this side project, my main channel is... Get ready for this because the naming... Oh, it's top tier. S tier. S tier naming. My main channel is youtube.com/Atratzu. Oh, it's so good. Never would have imagined it, would you? That's where most of my creative energy goes, anyway. I made Atratzu Etcetera to be a side project or side channel to just slap stuff up and see what sticks. I've made a few tutorials and how-tos. I don't think they're particularly good, but I tried out the format. To my frustration, they still get comments all the time asking for clarification, and I can't help you because I haven't played Skyrim for years, Jimmy!
It's been years! I don't remember how to unglitch the Blood on the Snow quest, I'm sorry!
Is this what it's like to have a software how-to channel? Constantly getting questions and being like, I don't know. You broke your stuff in a way I can't imagine? Lately, Atratzu Etcetera has been the home to Twitch-related stuff, namely clips and highlights which become short video clips or YouTube shorts. What's in the refrigerator? Aha! Interested in my food museum?
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
He looks cool.
I hate that guy.
What? I want to give him a shove. If I had a choice between you watching stuff over here and watching stuff on the main channel, I would prefer your eyeballs on my reviews.
Look with your special eyes, my brand.
On my main channel, I've been pretty consistent in the type of content I've made over the years. Namely, I've been making video game reviews. I started out trying to do reviews in a similar format to the Angry Video Game Nerd and JonTron, using camera footage, if possible, holding the game, did lots of work writing a whole script with camera shots and angles. When I started, I tried to do storyboarding and special but awful effects too. The whole 9 yards. As you can imagine, this format took forever to do, so I made sure to pick games I really liked. Then I tried out Total Biscuit's unscripted WTF is methodical format to try to make content faster. Unscripted videos where I'd play the game and try to imagine showing the game I'm playing to a friend and explaining what the game was all about. And I discovered I can't pull off that format. The final product always turned into a chaotic, messy video. I haven't unlisted them yet, but I'm tempted to hide them nearly every day. I hate them. Anyway, I settled on a format which is just a simple review format with gameplay footage in the background. The outline generally emphasizes story and gameplay. Sometimes I include other details like problems I had or what I thought about the aesthetic and theming, but I'm not overly fussed on graphics. So I'm not the guy you want to talk to if you want to hear about the shiniest graphics on the highest resolution. I use my reviews to bookend my experience with the game when I'm done playing it, or I've played long enough to have a pretty good idea of the gist of the game. Oh, and I do my best to avoid spoiling anything. Sometimes it's tough to balance how much to talk about in a review. I want to leave enough for people to go play for themselves if they're interested in it. I try to line up my voiceover with the gameplay as much as possible. If I'm talking about a character, I try to use footage showing that character. If I said sneak attack, I try to show footage showing a sneak attack. For my workflow, I first usually play the game on Steam. After I'm done with it, I write up a hybrid review where one part is heavily trimmed down just for my Steam review collection. And then the rest of the review is the real review, which you see on the main Atratzu channel. I discovered there are character limits on Steam reviews, because sometimes I have a lot to say about video games. After playing, writing a review, now the fun part. Recording a voiceover, recording gameplay which hopefully relates to the voiceover, then putting it all together and posting it up. So it takes a few days of work, not counting the length of the time I spent playing the game. But nothing as long as my first format, which would take me months. I don't know if I'll try other formats later on down the line. However, the main channel for the foreseeable future will be video game review content, unless I make it as a YouTuber and there's some crazy brand shift. Then I'd probably do something like you see big YouTubers do. But this is a hobby. I highly doubt I'll ever turn YouTube into my job. But it's been fun making videos, and I hope to continue doing so for years to come. When I'm writing game reviews, I start with an outline which is simply intro, story, gameplay, conclusion. With this video, the outline was super easy. Intro, what's the purpose of this video? Conclusion. Straight up intro body conclusion format from writing papers in college. TL, DW, too long, didn't watch. You wouldn't have done that and skipped to the end though, right? You'd never. You wouldn't dare. Anyway, welcome to the Atratzu Etcetera channel. I'm your host Atratzu. You can drop the etc. part when addressing me. Thanks for checking out my channel. I appreciate those of you who are insane enough to subscribe and follow along for whatever I do online. Be it the people who read and like my reviews on Steam, those who are subscribed over here on Atratzu Etcetera, those who follow my various smatterings of social media accounts, especially those which watch my content on my main channel, but ultimately I am most grateful to anyone who actually watches a video all the way through. I love game suggestions, interactions, comments, questions, and useful feedback. It means a lot to me, and I hope to continue receiving your support going forward. Thanks again for your time, and I hope everything is good on your end of the screen. See you next time.